Move on to race number 5, and it doesn't get much easier than the first leg of the Triple Trio, the 5th, and it's over the 1200, another of the Class 5s. We've got Polaris Winner and Smart Leader both on the class drop. Smart Leader has the crossover noseband on. Above him, Polaris Winner, cheek pieces off, blinkers go back on. Cigar Buddies carries an extra £7 for his last start win. Happy Fat Cats move from Tony Millard to Pierre Ung, and West Pacifiers for the first time. Island Surprises on the class drop, the multiplier. Cheek pieces off, the blinkers are back on. Euro Missile draws the gate. Raging Blaze raced last Wednesday night over the 1,000 steps up to the 1,200 metres for Alexi Bedell and John Size. And what does the speed tell us here, Tom?
Well, the speed in this race should be fairly good. It's got Cigar Buddies who'll try and roll along from barrier 11. Theta Hedge will need some luck from barrier 12. Happy Fat Cat has raced handy. He was near the speed in a trial recently too. Fortune Hero, though, Paul's been a bit out of sorts.
He went back in the debut run at Charlton, but at Happy Valley he always seems to run a lot more forward, and he's got an inside draw. So I thought he can be a lot closer in the run, Fortune Hero. Sunny and Gold, he should get a nice enough run, and Island Surprise trialled well recently.
We'll have a look at that trial shortly from Island Surprise. Zach Burton with the ride this week. But we start, Tom, with Cigar Buddies. Now, we haven't seen him since this race. He goes up in weight, but he's a very fast beginner.
He is. Just barrier 11 was the thing that worried me. He's won first up in the past. He's a two-time winner course and distance, placed second a couple of occasions as well. But he's put on a lot of weight, Paul, so that sort of detracted me from him too.
Look, I had him in originally, Cigar Buddies, but when I saw that weight increase of 44 pounds, it really worried me. So, look, I ended up taking him out.
All right, so no cigar for Cigar Buddies. We move on next time, Paul 2, Raging Blaze. This is last week. He does get all the favours through on the inside, but he was going the right way towards the post. Yeah, and towards the back end of last season, he did ride in a couple of good races as well. That was over the 1,000 metres. He has been placed over 1,200. Look, at the step up should be okay for him, and look, he did hit the line nicely. So if he can back this up, then he could feature.
Yeah, it was no match for a Gold Baby, but he certainly had some merits there on that run. I left him out. I thought there were a few others that might just be in front of him this time around. Couple of triallers here, Tom, and we go back to a pretty rainy morning, and this is Call Me Teddy, who did fail on the weekend, but Sunny and Gold not pushed out in this trial to chase him down. No, and Joe Morrell rides here for Dennis Ship. Battled on last start behind Carry the Dime, was a beaten favourite there. Not the first time in his career he's been a beaten favourite, Sunny and Gold. The other one, Euro Missile, couldn't entertain him. No, definitely not him. Sunny and Gold was sort of on the cusp for me, but he's just a one-time winner from his 20 starts. And he'd been very, very costly. He'd had opportunities to win and hadn't. So I didn't get him in. Talked about it. Dennis Ship's horse has been so well rated. He's probably not one of them because he's sort of been in this grade for such a long time. He has, yeah. He did win 2 starts again.
In Island Surprise, here's the trial you talked about, Paul.
I thought it was a good trial from Island Surprise. So I've definitely included him into the numbers. Like you can see him going nicely enough here at Island Surprise. So Zach Burton aboard. The trial was good. And I think the horse is going well. He's come up the favourite, 4.2 currently. Yeah, went on to win the trial pretty effortlessly there over the concluding stages. No real pressure put on him, so we'll see what he can do. He certainly goes in, but he needs to improve on what he's shown so far.
I think you two have both found one we haven't seen. We'll have a talk to the replay person about that next week. Smart Leader.
That's you, right? No worries. Yeah, look, I put Smart Leader in, but it's hard to show anything for him. I don't stick up for you often, Mark. We're going to have to on this occasion with Smart Leader. Look, he's won off a rating of 70. He's down to a rating of 40. And cross noseband will go on. Barrier 2, Sylvester de Souza. That's why I put him in an open race. Polaris Winner, we didn't show him either, but with blinkers on him for the first time, and he's been downgraded. Island Surprise on the back of that trial. And Fortune Hero, I'm going to sneak in as well. He didn't do anything on his debut run. He'll be fitter for that, and he comes to Happy Valley where he runs better. 2-1-6-11.
Yeah, 2 on top for me as well. Smart Leader, I think he's really well positioned here in this race. Last wins off 69 and 70. Here he is off a rating of 40, drawn well. Nice pipe opener at Charlton a couple of weeks back behind Carrying Spirit. So I think he gets every chance here to Smart Leader. Number 6 goes in. That is Island Surprise off the trial. Thought there was a bit of merit in the recent effort from Hearty Wish. He's only having his second run here in Class 5. Chased home 1 step ahead. This is Charisma's come out of that race and won. And Theta Hedge, the other one, he's slowly getting there. So 2, 6, 9 and 5.
And he's come up decent value, Smart Leader. He's each way for sure 7.8 and 3.7, the on-top selection from both Paul and Tom.